What's good, man? We got another vlog for y'all, man. Today we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna talk about the TikTok live that I had, man. This TikTok live that I had yesterday was jumping, y'all. And we wasn't just talking about just one thing. We was talking about a lot of things. We was talking about a lot of things, man. And I had this one question that kind of set the whole live off, and more people was joining because I zoned out. And I know I was saying the right things because people was donating money to me. I'm telling them the real thing. Like, it wasn't like lots of money, but on TikTok, you can actually give like roses and stuff. Those are like a penny. But man, I was going and I was in my zone. But this one question put me in the zone, and I wanted to get y'all this. I wanted to get y'all this because I know it's people that's looking from the outside in. I had a young guy ask me, he said, 18, I'm 25. And I'm getting into trucking. What should I do? How should I start? And I told him, I said, look, and that's where I went into my zone because listen, everything turned into slow motion for me, and I had a flashback. I had a flashback when these people was repossessing my truck. I had a flashback when I was sitting in my car and I had nowhere to go. It was cold and I was sleeping in my car. I had a flashback where I had to leave my kids for a whole year to get back on my feet. I had a flashback when my account was overdraft and I didn't know how the hell I was going to get it back in the positive. I had a flashback. Child support was on my ass and I didn't know how I was going to pay it. How was I going to pay it? Trucking then did a lot for me, man. It done put me down, it done threw me back up. But guess who? The common denominator was me. I ain't blaming trucker for nothing, but if I can change somebody's life and send them to the next level and get them some game that I learned by trial and error, I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna do that for sure. So I started telling him, I said, look, man, you need to stay your ass in the truck. And I was talking just like I'm talking right now. I said, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking to you. But listen, because I'm passionate about this shit. You need to stay your ass in this truck. You need to grind for a whole year. Get your credit together. Them females, it's a wrap. I'm not saying you can't get none. Minimum, bare minimum. If it was up to me, don't get none. I've been locked up before, so I ain't had none for 9 months. It's all about what's up here. This is your strongest muscle. You can't think with this down here. Because when you do, you're going to end up with some kids before your time. See, my kids, they put me on my feet. But to a weak man, a kid will drain them. A kid will drain them, especially right now. I told him, man, stay in that truck for a year. Drown out all the noise that you hearing. All the noise. Drown it out. Because you're going to get people that, hey, man, you in that truck, you making all that money. And y'all know what I was about to say, but I'm not about to say that. I know my kids watching. You got females that's watching you stack your money up. You been in that truck for a minute. You don't want to... You got bill collectors. Hey, you owe me this. Pay him. Here you go. Start getting your life in order. That whole year passed, you good. Your second year, do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Do the same thing. Yeah. Do the same thing. And now I'm getting chills. Because if I was 25 and I had no kids, I'd be riding this truck grinding until I came up on $1 million. Until I came up on another plan that's going to catapult me to the next plan. That's what I would have did. 2 years. Grind for 2 years. Once you get your credit score to 750, you good. Go to school, get some knowledge. After that second year, because you got some money, your credit good, you can kind of take some time off. And if you love what you doing, go buy you a truck. Don't buy no truck if you're not ready for it. Me, I wasn't ready for it. You looking at somebody that I done had a couple dollars in my life. And I ain't talking about, I done had some 6 figures in my life for sure. And I said with an S. You looking at somebody, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that's how tight I was. And I wasn't holding up for nobody. So listen, if you in trucking or you thinking about getting into trucking, this is what you need to be doing. drown out the noise, because you got people they see what you doing. They see what you doing. But that's what I told the young guy, man. And I wish the young guy nothing but love, man. He said he followed me on YouTube and on TikTok. So I had to give it up, man. I had to give up the game that I gave you. Stay and grind your ass in that truck and stay 10 toes down. Stump down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Stump down, man. I love y'all, man. It's 18, man. This is another vlog. It's hot in here. I got to turn this damn truck back on. I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. And we out here.